Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Welcome to the Inept Pit podcast. I'm your host, Campbell. You have a fat guy there in Sasiela.
Hello, everyone. We're back in my place. We're doing another live.
We are. We're fucking back for what number is this? 53?
53. This is the second one in my apartment.
Over a year, dude. We're fucking crushing it. 53.
Featuring this guy.
Featuring me, dude, in Evan's apartment. I'm going to jizz all over this place.
He's leaving right after
I
this.
am leaving right after this. Am I, though? Come on, Evan. There's a beer on screen with me. Don't fucking...
I feel, yeah.
So my secrets, dude, we stopped at Speedway before this, and those egg rolls on the grill were calling my name.
So you actually bought them?
No, I'm waiting to buy them.
I think they're, yeah.
This is an after podcast. I'm not gonna eat egg rolls on the podcast. I'm not eating griller egg rolls on the podcast.
You could have brought them and just put them in my fridge or something, or just left them
No,
on the
dude,
countertop.
you want them warm. You want them sitting on a griller for hours. That's how that food gets better.
At 1 a.m.
I love gas station food. Are you opposed to gas station food?
I haven't really had it in a while.
What do you mean you haven't had it in a while?
Well, I usually just get like snack food, like
what?
Doritos, not Doritos, Frito-Lay.
But I'm a big fan of warm food or cold food. I don't like room temp food. Room temp food pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't want chili. I don't want it hot.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you ever been to a gas station and like saw an egg salad sandwich? You're like, who the fuck buys that? It's me. Yeah. I'll buy an egg salad sandwich from a fucking gas station.
Campbell's keeping the gas station industry alive.
Dude, an egg salad sandwich from a gas station at 12:30 in the morning fucking saves my life. I'm sick of America and how picky we are with food.
I'm pretty picky, yeah.
You are pretty picky, but you're part of the problem.
I'm part of the...
It's ridiculous. You know how well we have to be doing? The amount of people I meet that are so picky. I'll eat anything. Anytime, anywhere. Like, I'll legit eat anything. Like, I got like 2-day-old fucking hot dogs. I'm like, all right, let's fucking let's snack them up, dude. I'll munch on those real. I'll slurp.
You ever eat like a hot dog that's like a week old?
Yes.
You're just like, it's been in the back of the fridge. And
dude,
someone's got to eat this.
Oh, I'll tell you this. I hate food waste. All these vegans, they keep talking like, oh, we shouldn't eat meat. We shouldn't eat animal products. You know what's more important than not eating meat is just not wasting food. If you throw away food, you're more of a problem than the people who actually just eat like animal products. You should never waste food.
It's a fair point.
I hate wasting food. That's why I stopped buying groceries for a while. Because if you buy groceries,
it's got to save room for all that fast food.
Well, yeah, that too. But I was saying, you buy groceries and then sometimes you don't get to it by the time it goes bad, and I'll never feel worse than throwing away food.
Yeah,
throwing away food when you know there's people that starve on this planet.
Oh,
that kills me. It kills me
awful
every time.
Feeling.
A lot of people do it all the time. They let milk spoil. They like buy like an ingredient for like one dish, or they'll make like food, but they won't eat all the leftovers and they throw it away. It's like, shame on you, dude. You want to talk about the real problem? The real problem is that we buy an abundance of food.
Yeah.
And people shit on me because I eat takeout and fast food a lot, but I think that's the right way to go.
You're gonna eat it.
I'm eating all of it. Yeah. I don't throw away food. I'm not wasting anything.
I've never thrown away fast food. I'm a
very efficient dude.
Always devoured.
I mean, maybe a few fries. But that's usually because I passed out eating those fries.
Yeah.
You can't eat them the next day. But 99% of the food I buy from fast food or takeout, I eat.
How
much can you say that, fucking people at home? How much food do you waste? That's the real question. Jesus Christ, my mullet's looking crazy right now.
Yeah. Okay, we're recording this. Didn't give us. I thought we just talked about food and it wasn't recorded.
No, it just doesn't say it when there's two people. Stupid.
Have you ever had fries the day after? Like, actually,
you can't do it. You just can't do it.
Yeah, it's just like a rock or something.
It's not even that. There's just somehow all the flavor is lost.
All the salt's gone.
It's like it's for something is with it. They're just soggy. Even if you put them back in the oven, there's something I don't know what it is about potatoes that don't work the next day when they're fried. You can now baked potatoes can work.
Yeah,
like a baked potato, some hash browns, those work the next day. But a fried.
And
like
deep fried like ketchup or something with it's still bad.
It tastes like water.
Yeah.
It tastes like shitty water and like
it's water and it's physical, like edible.
Yeah,
water.
Exactly. It's solid. Potatoes, like French fries, the day after you buy them are physical water, essentially.
That's why I usually eat the fries first. That's a pro tip. Eat the fries first. Don't go
Yeah,
back and
but that's not
forth.
the best part, right?
Yeah, it's a side basically. It's a combo meal. It's like a burger, fries, just pop.
Oh my god, dude. You're getting
I actually
hard
want-
right now. Yeah, now I'm really hungry. Should we get food after this?
No, I have food here.
What kind of food?
I just went. I got Cheez-Its.
Okay. But what about that warm, cold food? Remember we were talking about warm and cold food? We all know warm and cold food's better than room temp food any day of the week.
I have I got some Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Oh, get out. That's not good.
I got a couple.
Is it chunky? Chunky will elevate
No.
the soup.
It was the last one on.
It's just
on
like
the show.
regular basic,
Yeah,
like chicken noodles and stars.
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I don't
get
know.
the fuck out of here. What are you, Andy Warhol? Who just eats regular fucking Campbell? It's chunky. You always get chunky unless you want tomato soup. But also, if you want tomato soup, you're probably sick or you're just having it with a grilled cheese, which is the actual substance of the meal, and that's more than the tomato soup. Is more of a dip for the grilled cheese than it is actually a meal.
I think I'm the last person who should be having anything chunky. I am chunky, so why would I have it?
All right, that's good. A solid joke.
So, took over a year.
Hey, I'm in good spirits tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did crunchies just like last time.
Well, I didn't do it. I just showed up.
I did crunchies. That's what I
yeah.
should say.
I'm doing it in like 2 weeks.
And then
Everyone's
what was
interested in
yeah, go back to this open mic in 2 weeks. Evan, what was your verdict on my set?
It was good. You did a lot of good riffing, and you got the crowd into it. The crowd wasn't. I don't feel like they were feeling it at
They
the
weren't
beginning.
feeling anybody at the beginning, dude.
And then when you came up, they started paying. You got them kind of aboard.
I came in, dude. I came in hot.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna bring these motherfuckers in. And then your verdict, and be honest, you said what comic of the night was I?
I thought you were just second best.
You said I was the second best. Evan said I was the second best. I still stand. I think I was the first. And I'm normally very critical about myself. I still think I was the first best.
But the other guy mentioned had a good set too. That's
No,
all I was saying.
He did have a good set.
Maybe because
he did have
he
a good
went
set.
last, and that was my last impression of the show.
I think that's what it was.
It's probably.
I mean, one of us out of the two of us had a guy who runs a magazine come up and says he wants a collab and have me write for his magazine and gave me all his information. That was one of two of us. And I got the phone number from the guy who runs a magazine. So I'm getting connects, dude. I'm about to crush. This podcast is about to be over. I'm getting connects in the writing business now. He says, you want a collab? Someone said yes.
Someone's going to timestamp this part of the video and they're going to be like, thank God. About time.
About time for this podcast, and I'm gonna get into the written word.
Yeah. I mean,
that's my jam.
It's kind of overrated.
Written word or podcast?
Written word.
Well, that's just because you're bad at it. Just because your journalism hasn't been going well, you can't fucking shit on all.
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right.
No, I actually think you're good. I just think you're not writing about what you love. Is that fair enough?
I think we should.
You want to change subjects?
Yeah.
Made Evan uncomfortable.
You
okay.
always be uncomfortable.
Well, what else about tonight was a keynote that you would want to bring up?
We were offered pizza. No one ate it.
It was a mushroom only pizza.
Yeah.
And also, I don't eat until I'm done drinking. So clearly not done drinking. That's why I didn't get the egg rolls, stupid. Like, I didn't get those griller egg rolls from Speedway, even though they were tempting me like a motherfucker. It's like, oh, shit, dude. 2 for 3 egg rolls? Some pork egg rolls?
Are you seriously going to go back there?
I might go back there, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're delicious.
There's really nothing.
I'm so sick of all these. Again, go back to the food waste. It's like people that try to act like McDonald's is not delicious.
Oh,
I'm tired of it. I'm done with it.
It's just not healthy.
I don't give a shit, but I'm sick of these people saying McDonald's is gross. It's fucking delicious. Grow up. It's so good. And if you think you're better than McDonald's doesn't need you. It's like the second biggest restaurant in the entire fucking world. It grosses so much money. They don't need you uppity fucks that act like McDonald's isn't good. I'm done with it. It's fucking delicious. There's a reason it crushes and makes billions of dollars.
Are they associated with Chipotle, right?
I have no idea. Why would I know that? Chipotle is fine.
Chipotle is fine. I think they're associated with McDonald's.
But here's the problem with Chipotle. I have to go inside.
It's not fast food to me.
I can't sit in my car.
Yeah.
And also, there's something about that. Oh, dude, like My favorite. What's your favorite thing from McDonald's? Probably yours is 10-piece.
10-piece.
Okay, 10-piece with barbecue, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Fries,
mine, dude, quarter pounder. Give me a quarter pounder, man.
It's so classic.
It's so
such
classic.
A basic
It's
type
so
of meal.
good, but it's not bad. It's so good.
No,
Dude, quarter pounders like orgasms with every bite. It's like
it
oh
just
my
sounds
God.
unhealthy. Give me a quarter pounder.
And it's honestly, it's less than a quarter pound. Just a quarter pound before they fry it, and then you lose some of it because of grease and all that shit. But let's not
Just throw everything.
let's not be
They have
sticklers on them.
cheese, onions.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
You sound like you want one right now.
Yes, I wish we could end this podcast. I would go a quarter pounder.
Really pauses.
Fuck, dude.
Pause the video.
I mean, I will. We can just say fuck this podcast.
Go
Dude,
get a
I think they
quarter
got 2 for $6 right now. Mickey D's. They'll fucking raw it up and then be like, "Yo, give me a fish sandwich, quarter pounder." Made my night.
They're closed now.
They're
Which
never
is
closed.
insane.
You're a liar. You're a liar. How are they closed?
McDonald's
24
is
hours.
closing. Staffing the shortage.
Oh, here
yeah.
in your Potomac town.
Well, there's a lot of places. It's not just
No, it's just college kids can't do it. Yeah, it makes sense. But also upsetting. McDonald's, if you're closed, that means you need to make your prices cheaper. I don't know how that makes sense, but somehow economically, I feel like that makes sense.
They make enough money where they can.
If your prices were cheaper, right? Get more business.
Well, it's about the employees. It's not about the customers. Customers will be there. I'm usually rolling in there like
I'll
11
roll,
or
dude. I want to roll in
midnight,
right now.
yeah.
I want to roll deep into Mickey D's right now.
Just go to the
Roll deep, dude.
the ordering station.
I'm ready to order.
Closed. It's like, well,
dude, I'd call in from work tomorrow if we could just go order $20 at McDonald's. I would quit my job for $20 at McDonald's.
Nothing's
right
open.
Now. I don't give a shit. I'd quit my job for $20 at McDonald's right now. If I could lay on your leather couch that'd make me stick to it and just eat a quarter pounder and a McFish and some fries, I'd be like, I don't need an occupation.
You're like, this is my life now.
Yeah,
You
this is my
on
life. Honestly, Evan, you're fucking not far away from me just like being the guy I'm the guy on the couch from fucking Half Baked. I might become that.
I guess. I mean,
But you don't have a choice. You honestly don't
Are
have
you
a
gonna
choice.
start paying some rent?
I'll pay
If you pay some rent,
I'll pay $50 to sleep on the couch. It's the couch.
Yeah, but
It's
it's all the whole space. You're gonna use the bathroom. Are you gonna sneak in my room?
But it's still the fucking couch.
Snoop.
It's still the couch. Guy on the couch.
Maybe I might move the couch.
I'll pay 25% of your rent.
50.
50 to sleep on the couch? How's that fair when you get your own fucking bedroom?
There's a little mattress behind the couch.
That's still not fair. You have your own bedroom. That is not an equal trade. 25% is my deal. 25%
get
rent.
bunk beds.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of into this idea. I'm sort of this idea, but you have to be top bunk.
I'll collapse potentially.
That's exactly why you have to be top bunk.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm dude. You had me at bunk beds. I'm in.
But what? You know I can't climb up there. Are you?
What if we traded out beds every week? 1 week you're top, 1 week I'm bottom.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think that's how gay couples work.
Yeah.
I think they trade back and forth. Like, you're the bottom this week and I'm the top. I'm the top. I don't know how they work, but I'm just gonna say that.
We're bunk buddies.
We're butt buddies too. We're butt buddies.
BBB.
I think that's the name of this episode. Butt bunk buddies.
I think bunk buddies is a more appropriate.
Bunk butt buddies sounds better, doesn't it?
I don't think YouTube will approve that.
Yes, they will. What butt is too much of a name?
Wow.
What does YouTube not like men having sex with each other? Is what you're saying? Because if that's true, then we need to cancel YouTube.
It's just a body part.
But it's not offensive to anyone. We're fine. Who here is offended by the word butt? My nieces say the word butt.
Someone's tied
my
little
little
right now.
nieces,
I'm pretty offended.
My little nieces love the word butt.
Yeah,
this is fact.
So it's a funny word to say when you're a child.
It's a funny word to say now, dude. I was already giggling. I was like,
if you had a few in you,
buddies,
if I had a few in me right now, I probably think that's funny.
You know, who
alliteration.
You know what? Side note, I would kill for some rally fries right now.
Or is it what's the alternative?
Rally fries?
Checkers is the alternative.
Yeah, but I would stab you in the jugular with a fucking kitchen knife for fucking Rally's fries.
Dude, what made me mad about Rallies?
Okay.
I would
lay it down. Lay it down. Come on, say your piece.
I would always eat it and just feel so sick. It's like Arby's, kind of.
No, dude.
I remember middle school football when we play. I remember having like Rallies for lunch and just feeling like shit the whole practice.
Well, you're not supposed to eat rallies before you have practice.
I know,
that's the problem. It's not rallies. You could add any kind of fast food and make you feel like shit.
Felt like
rallies. Honestly, rallies is top tier fast food. It's better than McDonald's. McDonald's just gets a level. Like McDonald's and Taco Bell always get a leg because they're open. They're reliable.
There's one like every town.
It's not even just that. It's not even just that. It's like, oh shit, dude's late. I'm fucked up. What can I eat right now? It's like your options are usually either McDonald's or Taco Bell. Dude, if rallies and fucking Burger King and fucking Arby's and Subway were all open, dude, I would probably maybe never have McDonald's or Taco Bell.
Can you imagine going to a Subway drunk at 4 a.m. in the drive-thru trying to
create
your own sub?
Dude, I would just be like, give me everything except for this is it. This is my order every time. Sub. I order one sub and I say, give me everything except for cucumbers.
I feel like
that's the only thing
extra for that.
No, they don't. It's all free, dude. You just say everything except cucumbers. It's every time I go to fucking Subway. I don't care what sub I'm getting. It's everything besides cucumber. Unless I get a meatball. Meatball changes, but I don't get meatball very often. I like more of the cold cuts. From
what's it?
Not the cold cuts, but the cold sandwiches.
Steak and cheese is good.
Steak and cheese is not that good for a steak and cheese, but it's good for a steak and cheese from Subway. It's not like what the fuck, dude? Go to a restaurant, steak and cheese way better. Go to a Charlie's, like a local Charlie's diner. Crushes Subway on steak and cheese. When you go to Philly, if you got a steak and cheese, I don't even think that if you're a Subway in Philly, you shouldn't even be allowed to serve.
I don't think they're in Philly.
They have to be. Yes,
maybe like
Subway is actually the biggest franchise in America. Everyone thinks it's McDonald's. They have more locations of Subways than McDonald's. Look it up right now. We already talked about this once on the podcast. It was like by 3. We brought this up before. We're already repeating information. We have brought this up for 100%. I've brought this up.
I'll prepare to.
There's more Subways than McDonald's because you don't have as many health code things with Subway because you have all the deep fryers and all that shit and keeping their the meat at a certain temperature. And since a lot of the shit's served cold and all that, the Subways are easier to open. So when you go to smaller towns, they'll usually the only two. If they only have 2, it'll be McDonald's and Subway. And then if they only have 1, it'll always be Subway. Subway is like the easiest franchise to open with like the least. I think it's the cheapest franchise to open too.
What am I typing in?
Subway versus McDonald's franchises. It's like how many they have of each, or who has the most fast food restaurants in America. I'm telling you. Subway. I know we've brought this up on the podcast before, so apologize to people who've been actually listening to every fucking episode of this bullshit. But we've totally brought this up before. Subway has more. I know this for a fact. You would never believe it because people shit on Subway more than they shit on McDonald's, which I'm tired of that too. Who doesn't like a nice Sammy? Just a nice cold cut sandwich. It's like, yeah, it's not that fresh, but neither is your fucking cold meat and bread that's been sitting at your house for fucking 4 days. So shut the fuck up. And also, you don't have to make it, which is the best part about everything when you eat out. Making it, like people go, oh, why don't you eat at home? Well, it's because my time is money, motherfucker. If I spend even 15 minutes making something, I break that down by the hour plus the ingredients I made. And half the time, it's still cheaper for me to go fucking buy some. If I spend an hour making food, plus the ingredients, and I break it down by how much I make an hour, it's better for me to eat out. Okay. A lot of people don't realize. I mean, it depends on if you appreciate your free time or not. I'm a big fan of my free time. I don't do anything with it, but I really respect it.
Okay, here's a good stat. In 2017, Subway had 43,912 stores around the world, beating second place McDonald's at 37,241.
Not even close.
And third place Starbucks at 27,339.
Wow.
So
not
McDonald's
even close.
10,000 on Starbucks.
I know, but then fucking dude, come on. You just said it. Subway crushed you.
Almost 7,000.
Subway murder. And it also is like people don't realize how many Subways are in their town. But then you start counting Subways, you're like, holy fuck, there's a lot of Subways in this town.
Yeah.
Like if you
There'll be
start
like 5 or
count,
6 in one in like a small town.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
They're usually like a Walmart or
A
just on the
Walmart.
corner strip mall.
Yes,
or
dude. Like
wherever.
you start, like if you actually pay attention, you start counting all the fucking like Subways in your town, you'll be blown away. In a
You see
small,
McDonald's, there's like 2 or 3, but everyone just goes to them, so
Yeah.
it feels like it's more.
it feels like there's more because they have the drive-through.
Yeah,
Because not a lot of Subways have drive-throughs. But
there's a couple.
if you really pay attention to how many Subways are in your town, you'll be blown away.
It's pretty wild. I did not know that. That's something we learned, even though we kind of brought it up earlier.
Bill.
Now we got
Nah,
the full
the science
stats.
guy.
Yeah, we're the new Bill Nye.
Yeah, except we teach you about fast food, a chain. What's fourth place?
Dude, they had it.
Give me fourth. My best guess is Burger King. I think Burger King's got to be fourth, right?
It's only the top 3.
Look up. What's the fourth biggest chain? It's got it. I gotta say Burger King. What would you bet on? Burger King or Wendy's, right?
I would say Wendy's or Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably Taco Bell. Now that I actually think about it, yeah, Taco Bell is probably fourth. I'll put my money on Taco Bell. Yeah, that was a good fucking idea. Good draw.
Oh,
What?
you're not gonna believe it. We were both wrong.
What is it?
KFC was
What?
fourth. Yeah.
Who the fuck still eats at KFC?
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's not bad, but I might eat at KFC once, twice a year.
It's got 20,000.
I know, but would you agree though?
Well, it's pretty expensive. It's usually for family.
I don't think it's very expensive. I
A
would
bucket
say
of chicken, it's like 20 or 30 bucks.
that's how much I spend when I go to Taco Bell. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
I'll order a bucket of chicken for myself right now.
they don't have that many options in terms of, it's mashed potatoes and gravy, and they
It's a lot of chicken. It's a lot of chicken. Yeah, I think it's only chicken for the main, but it's good. Are they big in the South? I feel like they gotta be bigger in the South.
I'm just looking at the list of the top chains in the world.
I know, but I'm just
hear this
assuming
too.
that they would be bigger in the South. Just because that's where I mean, technically Kentucky's what? Technically is actually like
It's the middle.
it's like right where the South started. Was Kentucky was Kentucky part of the Union? Or are they part of the Confederacy? Look that up. Look that up. I'm pretty sure they're part of the Confederacy, so that makes more sense.
I think people want to know about the chicken.
What? Well, everyone understands what fried chicken is. It's delicious. You put it in your mouth and eat it. What the fuck? If you don't like fried chicken, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's my stance right now. If you don't like fried chicken, go kill yourself. Because you don't understand what joy is in this world. Fried chicken's amazing.
There's a whole
top 10 food for me is fried chicken's definitely my top 10. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But does like fried chicken include like all kinds of fried chicken? Would you say that includes nuggets and tenders?
Yeah, but I will say this. You know what's better than the meat at KFC?
Wait. Before you do, you're going on some, you're crossing the line here right now. We might get canceled.
I think the skin's better than the meat.
Well, yes, everyone agrees. Okay. Everyone agrees the breaded
What's so controversial about that?
Oh my god, they had a whole South Park episode where like Cartman eats all the skin off of it while they're like unloading things, then says he's gonna leave, and then no one wants to eat the chicken. Goes, skin's the best part. Like, it absolutely is. It absolutely is the best part is the skin. Is that what when we went to B-Dubs to watch Tyson vs. Fury, did you get boneless or did you get bone in? You're a boneless guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to shit on you for that.
Even though you want to.
No, I don't want to.
The fact that you said I don't want to means I want to.
No, I don't want to because I'm really tired. This again, it goes back to this is how spoiled we are as people. We're like allowed to be picky about food, and then we have so much abundance of food that people like have this like inclined morality about how people eat food. They're like, you eat boneless wings.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here with a bone and just eat it like this.
No, I mean I like it that way, but you like it that way. And here's the thing. Just eat food you fucking like.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how fucking like how insanely privileged it is to like judge people on what type of food they eat?
Oh, yeah,
like that's such a problem only America could have. And like there's like I know so many people that are like ultra woke and want to do all this shit. It's like you're judging people on the way they eat food. Yeah. It's like you realize there's kids that are like, I'll eat a fucking onion raw right now. And you're like, there's onion on my burger. I really don't like onion on my burger. It's too oniony. I'm not gonna eat this. It's like there's a kid dying right now, and he would eat an onion whole. He'd eat the fucking skin off of it. And you don't get it right. I think in a world where people are still starving, you don't get a right to be picky. And you're still picky, but this is my opinion. I don't think you get a right to be picky when there's people starving. That's why I eat everything. I'll eat the best food. And don't get me wrong, I like going to a fancy restaurant. I've spent $100 on a meal before, like getting appetizers.
Yeah, but I go to a restaurant, do I pick something that
No, I mean, I go to like, I've gone to like, 5-star restaurants, dude, and spent like $120 on a goddamn steak before. I'm like, this is amazing. But I've also been to dog shit places and got gas station food. And I also didn't really shit on it because I realized what a blessing it is that I live in a fucking place where I can just get food all the time.
Where I can get egg rolls at 1 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And some people, I would never eat that. It's like, well, then fuck you. Why are we wasting all this food when there's kids starving in Africa? You're wasting the idea of America. You're the problem. We need to eat all the food because if I don't eat those egg rolls, do you know what happens to those egg rolls?
What?
They get old and they get thrown out. So what I'm doing is cutting out on food waste. I'm the hero here. I'm the hero, not you picky assholes that would rather throw food away because it tastes that good. They're a fucking dickhead. And I get it. Like food can be an art and you like, good food, whatever. I get that idea. Like I understand. I know cooks and chefs and bakers. I've met all of them. By the end of the day, food is still food. And if you want to throw away food or upturn your nose at food, you're a piece of shit. And it's a point of privilege beyond like a lot of shit we don't bring up. I know you're having a hard time dealing with this because you're a very picky eater.
Well, I mean, I'll find something on the menu that I like and eat it.
Well, I know, but I'm just still saying at the end of the day, man.
Yeah. I mean,
the idea that you can even be picky about what you eat is blasphemous in no sense.
Yeah.
When you look at the global, I mean, you can disagree with me, but that's what I honestly believe is the idea that you can even be a picky eater.
I think it's
shows
different
that
if you're given food and you're offered it and then you're picky, then you're like, oh, I don't want this. That's bad. But if you can pick whatever you want and you eat it,
yes,
that's fine.
But I also don't think you should ever say no to food when you're hungry, and you should never let food go bad just because you don't like it.
Or you can take it home and have it for later.
Right. I just very strong point of mine because there's a lot of people out there like, let's go vegan. Let's not do all this animal byproduct. It's like, all right, or just eat all your food.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. You can grow all these plants. You're killing a lot of bugs when you eat plants. I know that's not a very popular thing to say, but
I feel like you'd be a great speaker to
pesticides
come to
fucking
school.
Kill a shit ton of bugs.
I feel like you'd be good to come to the schools and preach.
Yeah,
lecture about.
I think the biggest problem with food is not like that we're eating animal products. That's a problem. We do eat a lot of it. We're also wasting a lot of it. You should never waste food. But also, it doesn't make you better just because you don't eat that. If you like buy vegetables and they spoil, you make food and it spoils, you're still part of the problem in a world where people starve that you just have food that goes bad. You're part of the fucking problem, in my opinion. And this might not be popular to say on the YouTubes, and some of you might be like offended by this. But honestly, at the end of the day, the number one thing you could ever do is cut down on food waste.
Video. They're like, "Fuck you, Drew, for
cut down on food waste.
Cut
down on food waste." My number one thing. I don't really care. I don't really care how animals are butchered. I think that's a weird thing to care about. I don't. In a world where Black people are murdered innocently, and in our country. Oh, I'm sorry. I said the truth.
No, you did, but just people are probably like, Jesus.
When we live in a world like that, and in the Middle East, gay people are thrown off roofs. It's really weird to put your fucking knuckles down on going. Cows get like the way they kill them isn't really ethical. It's like I think we have bigger problems to deal with right now. There's a fucking opioid epidemic like crushing this nation right now. I don't know if we should really care about how cows die. I eat them. I don't eat my neighbor who overdosed on Oxycontin, though. Maybe we should care more about the people around us before we go, the fucking dairy's a real shitty production and it tortures cows. It's like, yeah, my neighbor can't afford health insurance and is addicted to Oxycontin and stole my fucking hubcaps. Maybe we focus on that guy first.
All right, but going back to the point that was made probably 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that one.
Kentucky was a border state, and then they were officially neutral. And then there's the Confederate general who tried to take it, and then apparently
The Kentucks fought back.
It became a Union control largely.
The Kentucks fought back. All right, so we can like Kentucky Fried Chicken now. It's all right.
That was
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for me to say, Kentucky Fried Chicken is the shit.
Do you want to go through the top 20 franchises?
Yes. Can we guess what 5th is?
Yeah, it's funnier if you guess.
I'm gonna go Taco Bell. I still think Taco Bell's gotta be in top 5.
Nope. It's Burger King.
I was right with my first guess almost.
Yeah. 6.
Taco Bell.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Pizza Hut. You're not going to believe where Taco Bell's at.
There's no other Pizza Hut even in. I don't even know where I can go to get pizza.
There's one right around the corner here.
Can we go get it right now?
It's closed.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking Pizza Hut. Where you at when I need you, dude? I want fucking pizza in your hut. I don't know what that means. All right, continue. All right, so now we're on 7. Wendy's.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Domino's. A lot of these pizza places.
Are there pizza places? Okay, so 8. We're at 8 right now. I'm gonna go Papa John's.
Nope.
God damn it. Little Caesars.
Nope.
Fuck.
Dunkin'.
What? There's not even a Dunkin' in my hometown.
Yeah, there was.
Well, there was. That
I
doesn't
think
mean
so.
there is.
Number 9. You're not gonna guess the next 2 because I've heard of one, haven't really heard the other.
Jack in the Box.
No.
Sonic.
Nope.
Dairy Queen.
Close?
How's it close?
It's kind of that dairy type of thing.
Oh, Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
I mean, it only took me 6 guesses. God damn, people like ice cream. Is that considered fast food? I can't believe that. I don't know. These are franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
10. I've never heard of it. I don't think you would. It's probably not
Whataburger.
popular here. No.
In and Out.
Nope.
Give me a second. Mr. Hot Dog.
Nope.
God damn it, dude. This is fucking killing me. The 10 is bigger than Taco Bell.
Yep.
Is it the world? Or is this America?
This is it's on World Atlas, but the headline is the world's largest fast food restaurant.
Okay, so this might not be American. Okay. I'm blanking.
Hunt Brothers Pizza.
Yeah, no, I've never
Okay.
fucking heard of that. What the fuck? That's 10th? That's gotta be Europe or Asia or some shit. I've never even heard of that. Well, now here's my quest. We need to go have Hunt Brothers Pizza. We need to find the closest
Fly
one to have.
overseas, probably.
I'll-
I'll look it up after this.
Yeah, okay.
11.
Give me a hint.
You've guessed it multiple times.
Taco Bell.
Yep.
All right, there we go. 11, dude. That
There's
blows my
7,000 on the
mind.
dot.
Only 7,000
That's
Taco
what they're
Bell.
saying.
Is Taco Bell just bigger in our area and not the whole world?
Probably. You think people in
Because
Mexico
like
go to
how
Taco
many
Bell?
fucking subways were there?
42,990.
There's almost 42,000.
Yeah.
So there's over 6 times as many subways in the world than there is Taco Bells.
Pretty much.
That's insane to me. That blows my mind. If that doesn't make your jaw drop, you don't believe in God. Let's just go with that bold statement.
12.
Oh, I'm supposed to guess, right?
That's what we're doing, yeah.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one right for
Yeah.
once.
13.
I feel like this is gonna get hard.
They
Here.
are getting hard.
Yeah. Bigsby.
Nope.
It's not a coffee place. Okay. Is it food based?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it?
I don't think there's any in Michigan.
Is it Whataburger?
Nope.
In and Out?
Nope. Starts with an H.
Halo Burger?
Nope.
I have no fucking clue.
Hardee's.
Oh, Hardee's. Gee, they're that big? Oh, that must be
It's
like,
5,812.
that must be a West Coast thing. I
Yeah.
think that's a West Coast thing.
Yeah.
I've never had Hardee's.
14. It's something you might find at the mall. Not our mall.
That doesn't help at all.
It's like, they serve smoothies and stuff. I think.
Julian's? Like whatever the fuck it is?
Orange Julius.
Orange Julia's? Okay. All right. Now we're getting to the white territory as the whites are taking over this franchise business, guys. Does anyone really does anyone really like smoothies?
I don't get. I like.
I feel like
tropical
any
smoothie cafe is pretty
yeah,
good.
it's whatever. I just only drink it when I'm hanging out with hipster chicks.
It's pretty
They're
good.
like,
It's just
yeah,
fruity drinks.
yeah, they're like $7 for a fruity drink, dude. It's asinine. Tell that to someone. And they'll be like, how much did you pay for that drink? Like $7
I'd rather have a
American.
coffee.
Then they go, was that water? And they go, no. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I'd much rather pay for a coffee, but I will never pay. What's your favorite coffee? You don't really drink coffee, but if you drink it,
like I go to Big B and get like a mocha. It's a nice chocolate, basically. It's
okay. All right. How much does that cost you?
about $6 or $7.
Yeah, you're fucked up, dude. You're fucked up. You want to know what the best coffee you can get in the entire world is?
Decaf
Nope.
from the pot.
No, it's not from like an actual place. Like you go to a store.
Starbucks.
No, Starbucks sucks, dude. If you like Starbucks coffee, you're an idiot. A lot of people, yes.
Okay.
7-Eleven house blend is better than any coffee. I've been to all these indie bullshit places like we ground the beans and we do the cocoa it's from Colombia and it's like the coffee of the day. It doesn't compare to the house blend from 7-Eleven. Y'all fucking dumb hipsters out there. I don't care. You can play your Arcade Fire at your fucking brick-walled fucking coffee shop with light bulbs that hang that don't have fixtures.
Hey, I have an Arcade Fire vinyl over
yeah,
there.
I know.
like
I'm talking to your
Fire.
fucking soul right now. You'll have like light bulbs hanging without fixtures. There'll just be light bulbs hanging from the ceiling, and then there'll be like Arcade. Yeah, Arcade Fire's playing. There's art. There's fucking bad art. Not even good art. Just bad art on the wall with fucking losers. Like, and then that's gonna piss some people off here. That's what I really don't give a shit.
It's gonna be the most.
I'm so anti coffee house. Anti coffee houses are so fucking lame. It's coffee houses is what inspires mediocre hipsters to think they're important. That's what coffee houses do. They make mediocre hipsters, local mediocre hipsters think that they matter and they're important, and really they're useless wastes of space that inspire nothing except for mediocre art. Like no good art has ever come out of a coffee shop. There's no good artist that hangs out at a coffee shop. I think Jimi Hendrix was hanging out at a coffee shop. No, Jimi Hendrix was doing heroin in his fucking band and just shredding on guitar. You know what musicians go to coffee houses? You know what artists go to coffee houses? You know what poets go there? Fucking fraudulent ones that have to hang out in the area and be like, look at me, I'm an artist. Do you know I'm an artist? Because I'm an artist. Only the worst version of every creator.
Alien half of our fan base.
Do you think our fucking fan base are artists?
Yeah.
No,
doing the art. Guys.
No, our fan base love to masturbate and they have a reality, a sense of point, and they're not smart people, but they're smart enough to not buy into bullshit. Does that make sense?
Are you just describing yourself?
I think a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. No, coffee houses inspire mediocrity as if it was good. Like you go to a coffee house if you're just good enough at something for a moron to think you're good at it, where a real artist will go to a big city or go to a place where other like good artists perform at and realize they suck, and it like influences them and pushes them to be better. A shitty artist and someone who will never grow goes to a coffee shop so they can feel like they're important and feel like they're good at something while not being actually influenced or pushed by anyone who's actually talented. Because talented people don't sit around and drink coffee. They're working on their art.
There's an artist who's going to stumble on this video, who's going to skip to this, and they hate your guts.
I hope they do. And then I'll look at I'll look at their art and I'll be like, hey, look at your fucking hack art.
I support local artists.
I don't support local artists. Most of
them doing you.
I only support good local artists. If you're a good local artist, I support you. But most local artists, I don't care what art performance it is, if it's music, art, stand-up, poetry, writing, most of you suck, and you really need to realize you suck, because realizing you suck pushes you to be better. Because like, even though I did good tonight, I realize I suck at stand-up. Even when I have a good set, I'm like, dude, I can have the best set, and I'm still like, oh, I fucked up here. I fucked up this. I fucked up that. I'm not that good at stand-up. I can have a great set and still kind of hate myself.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm a performer who's pushing myself to be better. Doesn't mean I'll necessarily be better. I'm not going to be like this like guy who's like, oh, I'm definitely going to be better. But that's the mindset of someone who's going to be good at something.
Right.
If you put something out there and you're like, it was perfect. I mean, I joke around because it's funnier to say you're perfect at stuff. I always say that on the podcast. I like to pretend like I'm the best at stand-up because it's not funny to be like, I'm actually not, like, I'm kind of a little like sensitive and I don't think I'm that good, because that's not funny. Confidence.
That's something I would say.
Well, no.
Funny.
No. It's there's one of two ways. Comedy is all about exaggeration. So you either have to say you're the worst on the planet or say you're the best on the planet. And it's really not funny to say anything else.
Didn't look at it that way.
I mean, you can't take a comedy is all about exaggeration
Or surprise.
Well, yeah, but it sends most surprises come. The exaggeration is the surprise. So it's like you either have to say you're the worst comic on the planet or the best comic on the planet if you want to have a funny response to that. You're going to do honest, yeah, but if you're a comic, you really shouldn't be doing honest. You should just be doing what's funny.
Back to the list.
Yeah, back to the list. But again, your fucking coffee shops are where mediocrity reigns. And if you hang out at a coffee shop, break out, dude, and go meet people who are far, 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 far more talented than you, because they'll actually inspire you. Versus coffee house fucking losers, they'll just be like, it's very good. And then you just never progress as a person. And it's not struck just to coffee houses. This can go to bars. This can go to a lot of different situations. But local coffee houses are a very big, like, you know, it's that community of like, oh, you can play 7 chords. Look at you, play in front of us and we'll cheer. It's like, no, you're dog shit. You're dog shit at playing guitar, and no one should cheer for you because it's reinsetting bad memory where you think
I feel like you've been holding this in for 7 years.
No, I just
now you have.
It's not me holding it in. It's not me holding it in. I just think there's a point that everyone needs to realize that criticism and like honest, like maybe not even constructive, even just basic criticism is better than bullshit admiration.
Yeah.
Like people pity admiration or just like supportive admiration is so much worse for you than criticism. Even if it's like not even just criticism, like even if it's unjust criticism, it's better for you as anyone who's trying to be good at anything than fucking like support.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just my opinion. And when people go, hey, you're really good at this and do this, yeah, it feels nice, but that's not the thing that's going to motivate you to be better. That's the thing that'll make you rest on your morals and just be a shitty, fucking mediocre piece of shit. When people say you suck, or people say like, or give you constructive criticism, maybe they can even say like, hey, you know, this bit was good, but you know, you got to do this better. Or like, hey, this art was good, but you know, it's blotchy here and there. Like that, all of that is way better than people supporting you. It's why the best artists of all time didn't have support systems usually. I mean, like every artist, like it doesn't matter what art performance you go through, they weren't supported. You want to know why they were so good? Is because they strived 10 times harder because they didn't have someone telling them that their dog shit was good.
Yeah.
And that's why I take a grain of salt when anytime even someone compliments me, I don't really accept compliments. I'll say, hey, thanks, man, but I'm not like, I totally agree with you. Like, you know, I usually like, fuck that. Unless I'm on a mic, because it's funnier to just be like, I'm the fucking best stand-up of all time.
Yeah.
It's just funny to say.
All right, 15.
Shit, I forgot what I guessed.
The last one was just Orange Julius, and we somehow ended up with that.
I don't know how long that rant landed.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Is it liquid based or food based?
It's food based.
Food based, okay. Chipotle.
Nope.
Arby's.
Nope.
God damn it. Is it something located in our local area?
Not in Lansing. Saginaw, there's one. A couple, actually.
It doesn't really help at all. That confused me more.
Racist pizza.
Oh, Papa John's.
Yeah.
Okay, I almost guessed that already. You know what? Papa John's has the best cheese bread out of all the major chains.
You brought that up the other night. Yeah, you're right.
Did I bring that up on the podcast or just
at the bar?
I think they have the best cheese bread from a major chain. Their cheese bread with the garlic, their garlic butter, fucking solid. They're the best cheese bread. And also, now that they're racist, it makes me want to eat them more because then you get to taste the hatred, and hatred tastes better than love.
Get a Shaqtaroni.
A shakaroni? Oh, you mean the rebuttal for me saying the N-word aroni? You know that came out like
out.
real short after. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh fuck, dude, I can't believe I said that." Shaq, how much money will it take for you to be our spokesman? But the Shakaroni looks good.
Yeah, it really does. We should get to,
Next time we do a podcast live, can we have a Shakaroni together?
I'm down.
All right, deal. Next
It
promise.
can't be here. There's none here.
All right, it's fine. Saga.
Saga. 16. Food, Dairy.
Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
You said Dairy Queen?
I was going to be like,
you
DQ.
said the fucking name.
I said Dairy.
How much time do we have left?
About 18 minutes.
I just wanted to check where we're at.
17. Pizza place.
Little Caesars.
Yep. 3 more.
You know what? Little Caesars gets a lot more shit than I think it deserves.
It's pretty good.
It's fast food pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what it really is. It's like comparing, like, I know a lot of pizza places are technically fast food, but I think like
you can't go in and
I think
get a pepperoni pizza. You just go in and get it.
I think Little Caesars is better than Domino's.
I agree with you, actually. I think Domino's sometimes is kind of.
I think Domino's might be the worst out of like the big chains. What do you think is worse than that? And you're the big pizza. You love pizza. I mean, like, honestly, tell me. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'll eat Domino's because again, I've already been on. Dude, I eat 7-Eleven pizzas. You ever eaten a 7-Eleven pizza?
I've had it before.
They're actually not bad, dude. Honestly, dude.
It's pretty doughy.
Honestly, let's talk about it. Good. It's good dough. The sauce to cheese ratio ain't bad. Honestly, dude. 7-Eleven pizza.
Our claim to fame is going to be the spokesperson for 7-Eleven.
I think 7-Eleven might make some of the best. I think they're like a.
Who's the chef at 7-Eleven?
Secret clutch, dude.
Yeah.
Their taquitos are great. Like they have the best taquitos. Their taquitos outweigh Speedway's taquitos. The steak and cheese taquito from fucking 7-Eleven saved my life. You ever had the mini tacos from 7-Eleven?
I usually don't get fried food.
Dude, you can get 10 of them for $5.
I'll go pick up like chips or something.
No,
usually when I go to 7-Eleven,
walk into a 7-Eleven around noon and just look at the smorgasbord of food. I mean, is it good food?
I'd like everything behind the register, please.
Is it good? Is it good food? No. Is it good food compared to fast food? I honestly think it's better than a lot of fast food. They have boneless wings. I don't even like boneless wings, but I'll eat boneless wings for 7-Eleven. Fucking tasty, dude. They have barbecue shrimp sometime. You ever walk into a 7-Eleven and go, "Is that fucking barbecue shrimp?" It's like, "Yeah, we got barbecue shrimp." You're like, "Give me that. Give me that shit." And I don't ever get sick, dude. I have a very high immune system, and I think it's because I eat all this gas station food.
Yeah, that will do it.
You ever had gas station nachos?
Nope.
That I don't recommend.
It doesn't look good.
Sounds like
something you get like
every time
concession stand at like
yes, but every time I've gotten it, I've gotten sick. Like the next day I wake up.
Just you.
I know.
They keep selling.
No, dude. I'm literally telling you. Every time I've gotten gas station nachos, the morning I wake up, I puke until shit's running out my nose and my eyes are bloodshot to the point where it looks like I'm dying and I can't breathe. Like, no, they literally destroy me. Like, not like I'm not like, oh, the hack thing is like, oh, you eat these nachos, the other end's gonna. No, they come out the front. I wake up the next morning, I'm like, ugh. It feels like I'm throwing up blood, dude. Like my organs are fucked. You cannot. I did it twice in the last year. Never again. Don't ever fucking eat gas station nachos. Okay, you always skip gas station nachos. But taquitos, egg rolls. I don't know. I haven't had a hot dog from a gas station in a long time.
It was pretty good when I had it.
When was that?
Years.
What'd you put on it?
Ketchup.
Oh, just ketchup. Okay. I think you need to just avoid the cheese from gas stations.
Yeah, it's not safe.
No, I mean the melted cheese from a pizza, fine, but like that nacho cheese, that like whole dispenser of the cheese and the salsa, I think that's dangerous.
Yeah,
I think that's how you die. I think that gives you cancer. I think you're better off smoking a pack a day than you are having one of those a week.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, that cheese is like plastic.
And yeah, this kind of plastic.
It is like plastic.
It's not like liquid. There's a little thickness.
So there's like too much thickness to it.
Yeah.
Like, because there's like a liquid, it's like Taco Bell cheese, like the liquid cheese in there. I can roll with that. That doesn't make me want to die. But if you ever have gas station nacho cheese, you're like, oh, fuck. This is all, I'll tell you this right now. This is all confessions of a road comic. If you've ever been a road dog, you don't understand this. You're driving around, you're in the middle of nowhere, and you're fucking starving. It's 3 a.m. You still got like an hour and a half to drive home. You sometimes have to eat at gas stations. Some of you are judging me right now. You go, oh, why the fuck would you ever do that? It's like, well, you not been a road dog. You ever been driving by yourself till 4:30 in the morning? You sometimes got to
That's what
eat.
you'll probably do.
You sometimes got to eat weird food. Speaking of which, dude, I just started reading fucking Sam Tallent's book, Running the Light.
Is it good? I heard it's really good.
It is fucking one of the best books I've ever read so far. Oh my god,
It's
dude.
got.
I mean,
go.
it's amazing. Like, if anyone is interested in just like the idea of being a professional stand-up comic, but by the sense of professionals just meaning living off stand-up while not being famous, dude, like, it's beautiful. And also the guy's such a good writer. Kind of reminds me of Hunter S. Thompson in a way, which is such a big fucking praise, because Hunter S. Thompson is probably one of the greatest writers of all time. I mean, the way that guy wrote, he was a fucking genius.
I met Sam Talent.
Oh yeah.
And then he brought me on because he just saw me as like this big guy, so he was just kind of joking around with me, and I was just standing in the doorway at this house show, and he's like, "Evan, get out of the doorway." We've been, it was so funny. Then brought me up. He's such a good guy, and then I have his T-shirt in
his book is just.
I've heard good things.
I haven't read a lot of it yet. I just cracked it, but dude. I mean, if you like Hunter S. Thompson, if you like stand-up comedy, or if you just want to like understand what it's like to be a stand-up comic, if you don't ever do stand-up, but you understand the depressing but also weird life of doing stand-up comedy,
like the behind the scenes type.
It's a behind the scenes, but not the glamorous behind the scenes. No. I mean, some of it seems
it's
fun.
The reality for
some of it seems fun. Like, yeah, I mean, like you're gonna lie, like that sounds like a fun night. But also it's just like gritty and dirty, and it's just like and like if you've ever even been, not like I've never been to his level. It's like if you ever been like just a guy who did road gigs, you get it a little bit. You can see the pieces of it. So if you ever want, dude, go buy Running the Light by Sam Talent. Fucking fantastic. He's dropped a special too that you can watch. What the fuck was that called? I just watched it too, and it was fucking great, but I can't think of the name.
It's on Comedy Dynamics.
Comedy Dynamics. You can rent it on YouTube, and it's amazing. But I can't think of the name. Can you look it up? Let's plug him. Let's plug Sam Talent, because he's I think he's one of the most underrated comics in the world right now. Like, that guy's great. And if you're like scared about buying his book or renting his special beforehand, he has some YouTube clips that are fantastic. You can watch beforehand for free.
It's called Waiting for Death to Claim Us.
Yep. Yeah.
Just released last month, September 2021.
It released right around when Shane Gillis' special dropped. We're almost the same. It was the same day.
It's like a couple days.
Couple days within each other, yeah.
We have 3 more on this list. I want to get through because this is fun to me.
All right, wait one sec. I want to throw a dip in. Oh yeah, dude, that's the new should we tell the pod?
I guess we're 50 minutes in.
I quit smoking cigarettes.
Ooh. This is when we'd have sound effects if I was a good editor.
And then I started smoking and started dipping.
Great alternative.
I think I have a good point, dude. I'm trying to trick cancer. You can't get like, all right, so like I've been already loading myself up on lung cancer, right?
Yeah.
Now mouth cancer is a different type of cancer. So now I'm like playing cancer, right? I'm playing cancer against itself. You can't get me twice, right? Or at least I'm like less in one way. But also, I don't like doing this as much as smoking cigarettes, so it's actually encouraging me less. And some people are like, oh, why don't you vape? It's like, well, because I'm not a fucking child in high school.
Yeah, I mean, I think of dipping it.
I'm so tired of people vaping, dude. They're like, oh, I like nicotine and I want it to taste like Fruity Pebbles. It's like, no, I want my fucking nicotine to taste like a goddamn bowling alley or a fucking old man's taint. That's how fucking nicotine is supposed to taste. It's not supposed to taste good. It's supposed to taste bitter. I drink my coffee black. I take my nicotine tobacco straight. I don't do this fucking Fruity Pebble fucking bullshit. Oh, it's lemon blueberry. It's like, fuck off, dude. Grow some fucking balls. Girls and guys, grow balls.
Number 18, Canadian.
Oh, that's Tim Hortons.
Yep. Yeah, 19 you won't get. It's called CNHLS.
What the fuck is that?
It's got 4,000 franchise.
We need to look that up right now.
We got one more.
They have 4,000? They're beating out one. Well, I want to know what they are, though.
We'll do it after. You got to get this last one.
Okay. 20th. It's got to be Arby's, right?
No.
Are they food or drink?
It's a food place. I don't think there's one in Saginaw. There might be one in Flint.
Sonic?
Yep.
There we go.
All right, we're gonna look up Hump Brothers and
Arby's
Sienna.
is beaten out by them?
Arby's isn't even on this list.
God damn.
I don't think it's popular outside of Michigan that much.
But they had like
We have the meats.
yeah, but what's his fucking name? The guy who was the voice of Darth Vader. God, I'm on. And he was also the voice of Mufasa.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones was that fucking voice. You'd think they'd be pretty big if they had James Earl Jones.
That was from a few years ago, I think. This list. This was from
So what's this? There's two things we wanted to look up.
Hump Brothers Pizza and Sienna.
Yeah, where's the nearest Hunt Brothers Pizza? Because we have to try this because you love pizza.
My connection.
I hate you. Hey, we're all working out right now.
Hey, there's one in Howell.
Howell's how far away from here?
It's not that far. It's close tonight though.
I know we need to go though.
There's one in Whitmore Lake, which is, I guess, toward Ann Arbor, and then there's one in Holly, which is by Flint.
We need to do that. Next time you have a day off, that I have a day off, we're gonna have Hunt Brothers Pizza and we're gonna do a vlog.
I feel like I've seen this logo before, right?
I feel like I've definitely seen that logo before. And at this point, Evan's gonna insert it on the screen here with editing. It's Hunt Brothers Pizza's logo. I said it, so now he has to do it.
It's funny if I don't do it.
Fuck off, dude. Do it.
Google it. I don't know.
Can you be my Jamie for once?
No.
Hey, do you want to follow me to Texas?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want my life isn't revolved around how you live your life.
No, but it's also revolved around stand-up. We had a conversation. You said it's your favorite thing.
Yeah.
Did you not just say that?
Yeah, but I like it. I like doing it here.
Why? You can do it. You can do it more there. I'm waiting for your rebuttal.
I don't have a rebuttal. I just want leave me alone.
You can do more there.
There's places here.
Not as much there. You're feeling very uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, because it's same peer pressure system that
I'm just
got this.
Give me a good reason why not to. You have no girlfriend. You have no kids. You don't hang out with your family that often.
Yeah.
The stand-up comedy scene around here does not appreciate your genius.
Well, because it's a genius.
Actually, I disagree. I don't even think you appreciate your stand-up comedy genius. Your stand-up comedy genius is not that your jokes crush. It's your self-awareness on stage. I'm complimenting the fuck out of you right now.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody realizes that. I'm saying, like, I don't think there's another comic.
55 minutes into the pod, we praise Evan. There's always one.
Honestly,
it's like
I'll
an
tell you
Easter
right
egg.
now, I don't think there's a comic in Michigan that's more self-aware than Evan.
Damn.
No, I think you're the most self-aware person.
But I just think there's a little bit of funny in everything if you can find it.
Well, also, I think yet most comics, and this I always tell people, they're like, oh my God, it takes balls to get up on stage. I'm like, no, it takes a huge ego and you have to be egocentric and have to kind of be a narcissist. But I don't think you have that. I think you are so down to earth. You're like the most down to earth comic that does it. In Michigan, you're very self-aware so that you're not afraid. You're almost about to cry, aren't you? You're choking up a little bit. I saw you choking up a bit.
I'm gonna clip this part and just
that's fine.
For the
I'm telling you, man, you're very
masses.
You're probably the most self-aware comic I've ever seen. Where it's like most comics, and this might sound like an insult, but if most comics are doing bad, they keep pretending like they're not doing bad. You always acknowledge it.
Because it's funny to bomb.
I agree too. I agree too. I'm in that vein, but you do it better than I do.
Yeah.
Because I'll sometimes even like kind of deny it a little bit, but that's a big part of mine too. Is like I'm like, oh, I'm fucking bombing.
When I was younger, you're so used to the script. Like basically, you're like, oh, I have these jokes, I have to say them. Nothing can disrupt this. I'm not gonna look at the hecklers or the loud people or people playing games. I was kind of like, oh, I guess this is part of my act. I guess I gotta deal with this now.
Yeah, well, I think comics acknowledge that kind of stuff, but they don't acknowledge the fact that they're not doing well like you do. And that sounds like a backhanded compliment, but I think it is because when you do open mics like us, there's a lot of people that try to act like everything's great right now, everything's good, and they might make like a little bit of jokes, but they keep the confidence and like your demeanor and the way you present about it. It's like you're like really self-aware and you're really like your confidence in the way you deliver shit matches what the room's at.
I appreciate that.
You choking up. If we were on screen, you did. You're a little. That's gonna make him go to bed happy tonight. I just made your day.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll do Drew's compliment next episode.
Well, we compliment me. I compliment myself every episode. So I go, I'm the best comic of all time. I was the best on the mic tonight.
That CN.
Yeah, what the
CNHLS?
Fuck is that?
It's a Chinese. It's Wallace. Do you know what this is, Wallace?
Well, how the fuck would I know what Wallace is?
So though, you just go around.
Can you now look up what that is? Like what type of food?
It's Wallace. It's a fast food chain in China.
Can you look up like one of their dishes? I just want to see what their food looks like.
Then I'm gonna print it out and eat the paper.
I mean, it kind of sounds good. I really like some Chinese food. I'm about to go get some pork egg rolls from Speedway. So, well, sounds good. Well, the first thing it says is dog food, which the racist side of me says, yeah, that's what the food's made of. But that's the obvious joke to make. That looks way too good to be fast food. That's not. That looks like that looks like bruschetta.
Okay, Wallace fast food might be the
maybe
right
do that.
term.
Do that.
Wallace fast food China. That's probably the best term.
Yeah, let's see what this dish looks like.
It's like chicken fries and a.
That looks amazing. It's chicken, fries, and Pikachu. And I'm not even lying to you guys. It is
like
Pikachu.
KFC.
There is Pikachu, though, right? I'm not wrong, right?
Look how it's like fried chicken with lettuce on a bun. That looks like McDonald's, the KFC joint.
No, but that looks better than like a McChicken. That looks way better than a McChicken. What's that? What's that top bun like? What's that white bun? What's that weird mascot? Their weird mascot looks like my cum if it was a chia pet. It does, doesn't it? It looks like if Jizz was a chia pet. That's what the mascot of Wallace looks like. I want it right now.
Yeah, it looks really good.
They got some fried shrimp on the side.
Onions.
Is that a fucking holy shit? I'm pretty sure that's a fried chicken sandwich with a piece of cheese, then fried shrimp, then some onion, then some lettuce, and then another bun. Give me that tomorrow.
Next podcast will be in China. That's where we're going.
If you guys fund us, we'll go to China. Oh, should we plug our fucking Venmos?
It's time for plugs anyway. So.
All right. Well, first off, Drown95, send us money so we can go to fucking China, dude.
You don't have to Venmo me. You can Venmo him.
Venmo me. I'll take all this. I'll take all the.
I don't remember my own Venmo.
I think mine's Drown95. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you crash that subscribe button and smash the like button, dudes. Come on, man. Come on. We're giving you all this free content. This fucking Billy boy over here, Nashville Bohemian Beer, he's right here with his one eye. No one knows what happened to the other eye. No one knows.
Punched or something.
No, my dick's so hard it knocked it out, dude. Knocking dicks out with eyes. Besides that, make sure you leave a comment. Drop a comment down there in the fucking comments on YouTube. It helps the algorithm. We're giving you this for free. The least you can do is just fucking spend 2 seconds and just hit 50 Fs. 50 Fs. I don't really care if you
and then end it with UCK.
Or, you know what? Say which one of the top 20 is your favorite franchise.
Ooh,
that's a good one. I think Subway beats McDonald's in my opinion, though. If we go top 2, what do you think's better? I like McDonald's more. I like McDonald's more, but just because it's more accessible. But if I had to actually choose,
it just tastes better because it's less healthy.
I think Subway's not healthy, dude.
No, but
Jared was a lie. Jared was a lie. Jared was talking. He's like, "You're gonna lose all this weight," and he goes, "He lost as much weight as one of his victims."
Back to plugs.
If you watch this on Spotify, make sure you hit follow, download all the episodes. You're watching this on Stitcher, do the same thing. Hit follow, download all the episodes. If you're watching this on Apple Podcasts, make sure to give us a 5-star rating. Leave a little bit of a review, please. You can follow me on Twitter at Drew Must Die. I might tweet, I might not. You can also follow us on Facebook at Inept Pit. We're getting our podcasts are now available on Facebook. You can listen to us on the Facebook app now. So if you go to our page, our episodes as they come out will pop up right on the fucking page.
Yep.
That's fucking cool, right? You can be scrolling through your fucking newsfeed while listening to us. So you're welcome. That's a new thing. That's a new feature. Fucking like it.
Maybe you'll scroll and find something. We'll be talking about it. That's how current we are.
Yeah, maybe. I don't fucking think we are. Also, if you guys want to, you can contact us at netpit@gmail.com. If you want to book us for a live podcast or live stand-up and a live podcast, you can contact us there. We'll do a gig. You can pay us money to do shit in your town. We'll do it. I'll quit my job to do it. So just fucking hit us up, man. Hit us up. You can offer us
That would
a
be
fair
sick.
amount of money.
I would pay you to quit your job to do a gig.
I will do it too. Just give us a good enough door deal. I'm done, dude. Fuck it. If we can get consistent with this, I'll live off of 4 live podcasts a month. If we get 50-50 door deals. That's honest. You want me to quit my job right now? Start booking us for live podcasts. I'll quit my job. Focus all on stand-up. Imagine I work like 40 to 50 something hours a week. Imagine how much more funnier it was if I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
That's a good sound. It sounds like when you come, but you don't quite come. It's like someone teased your cum and it just kind of dribbles out. That's what it sounds like. Besides that, Evan can do his plugs.
You can follow me on Twitter at Salsa Evan. SNL's back, so I'll be tweeting a lot about that. It's one of my favorite shows. And Instagram, Salsa Evan. And I don't have really anything coming up in terms of comedy.
Give this video a thumbs up if you like my mullet. Give it a thumbs down if you don't like my mullets. Not technically a mullet, but it's just funnier to say it is.
There should be a neutral button.
A neutral button?
Yeah, it's just like,
mullet's fine.
Yeah.
I'm all right with the mullet. All right, besides that, but guys, thanks for listening.
See you, everyone.
Suck our dicks.